Hey, 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 it's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Around the Table. Come on in, invite someone to come and sit with me. I am your host, Vision Coach Alicia, and as always on Friday night, I have something very special prepared for you. We either come to sit around with a coach, an author, or an entrepreneur. But tonight, we have a very, very special guest. You know, around the table, we sit, we relax, we sip, and we chop it up. So I want you to just hit the share button as you come on and get ready. If you are looking at the screen, you will see my very special guest tonight. Let me tell you, I am so excited for this guest. And guess why? Because she is a teeny tiny dynamite entrepreneur. And so tonight, we are getting ready to sit around the table for about 40 minutes and chop it up. Let me check my system over here for just a minute. I want to make sure that everything is perfect because I want to introduce you to Amaya. Hi, Amaya.
Hi.
Welcome to Around the Table. It's so great to have you here tonight. I am just so excited because you are my very first youth entrepreneur. I've been doing this show for 2 years and I have not found anyone in your category doing what you're doing that I wanted to bring on my show. But tonight, we are ready to sit and talk. Are you ready, Amaya?
Yes.
Great. Well, let's get started. Let's get started. And listen, don't go too far away because tonight you're going to get 2 for 1. I'm going to invite someone in a little later, but right now we're going to get to know this awesome young lady. Oh my goodness. Amaya, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old, turning 10 this year,
In what month?
December.
In December. So next month you're going to have a birthday. 10. Wow. Double digits. That's good because what happens at double digits, it teaches you that you want to make more than double digits in your bank. I am trying to bring you in on my page. I'm having a little difficulty, so just give me 1 second because I'm not going to let technology win tonight. We are going to be able to do so. I am going to go to the main page of Facebook. Let's see what's happening there. If that's working a little bit better for us than off of my page, but you could still share it out from my page. But let me just see if I can grab it here because I know some people are going to be jealous tonight, Amaya. Those who have been older than you and who have been wishing and thinking, oh, I should start a business. And up to now, they have not. So we're going to discuss a few things with you tonight. When did you actually start your business? How old were you?
I was 7 years old.
Wow. So you've been in business for a while now. You were 7 years old. That is awesome. So what made you think that you wanted to start a business?
Um, when I was little, my mom had a word over my bed that described my name, and when I was little, I also asked my mom when. I also asked my mom if I could have a business, and I've been asking her and asking her until she finally said yes.
Wow. So Amaya, what made you ask your mom that? Were you seeing your mom in business or other people around you in business or something that made you think that you could start a business?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, see, so what you're saying is you were influenced because of what you saw around you. You knew that if other people around you were having a business, that you could start a business. And at 7 years old, you made that decision to have a business. Now, let me ask you this. When you started the business, did you know what kind of business you wanted to start?
yeah,
Has it always been this?
yeah.
Oh man. So, but how did you come up with lemonade?
Uh, well, I,
What made you think about lemonade? Why you thought lemonade was good as a business?
because that was my favorite drink.
It was your favorite drink. Now that's an absolutely great reason. And older people say when you have lemons, you just make lemonade. And so that is really good. So, but I noticed that you have lemon on your shirt and a lime on your shirt. Is that correct?
Yes,
A lemon and a lime. So is it, and I know the A is your first name and the L is your last name, right?
yes,
And that is what's so fascinating to me, that your name actually is leader, which means you are a leader, which means you just go out and do things because you're not a follower. Others are going to have to follow you because you are a Maya leader. And I love that. Now, let me ask you this. How do you go about making your lemonade? Like, I'm seeing you have some bottles there. Tell me what those are.
this bottle right here is lemongrass lemon. It's lemongrass lemonade.
Lemongrass lemonade, okay. Uh-huh. And what's the other one?
This other one is pomegranate lemonade.
Pomegranate lemonade. And guess what? I am so blessed tonight because I have strawberry orange lemonade. And I've been trying not to drink the whole bottle because I didn't want to have to show an empty bottle on here. So I took a couple of sips. This is really good. And what I'm excited about is because I was looking at some posts on Facebook, and in 2 weeks in a row, I saw it said you were at the mall at one point and it said sold out. And then you were at a different location and it said sold out. So I said, if she is selling all of this stuff and people are buying this lemonade, I have to taste it and I have to bring her on this show because this is a show where we feature entrepreneurs and people who own their own business and people who are innovative. Now, I want you to tell me the story about what your plans are for this. And I'm going to ask your mom to come in right after this. She's hiding, isn't she? But I'm going to put her in the hot seat.
um, so
What are your plans? What do you want to continue to do with your lemonade?
I want to I want to get I want to start selling like every Saturday because it's not often that we get to do it.
Okay. So you like selling?
Yes.
Okay. You like selling. But what if you are able to put this in other places where they sell it for you as well? Are you working on something like that right now?
Um, I actually was going to sell in Plaza Extra, and and I sat down and took a picture with the owner, and then I also was going to be selling at all Moses.
Wow. Listen, I think I need you to adopt me and let me you can be my child so that when you become this millionaire that I don't ever have to worry again because you're going to be selling this. Listen, let me just take a sip. mm, mm, Good. I cannot wait to purchase from you the others so that I can taste it. So with that in mind, Mom, could you step in here? Let's talk a little bit about production, because how do you put together all of these bottles of lemonade to go into these different locations and sell them? How do you do that?
Well, for us, it's a family thing, and it's for me doing it. It's really amazing how when you have different, more than one child, and it's difficult as a parent to make sure they all love the same and they all have different gifts and they have to respect each other's gifts. So
Yes,
that really helps. And to watch the oldest one and the youngest one, step in and helping. So it becomes a family thing and everybody have their own role and everybody play their role. So we all on the table, dad is helping, mom is helping. My mom who's 82 years old is helping. We do the lemonade, Amaya, we taste, we have friends coming over. So it becomes a family thing. And that's what I like about the whole idea. It makes it like a community thing for us.
that's awesome. So what is your name?
I am May Leader.
And you're the mommy.
I am the mommy.
And it seems like you're the organizer to make sure everything functions and flow. Am I correct?
Kind of, but she really tells me what to do. It people don't probably won't believe that, but she busts each one of us around and tell us what to do and how she wants it done. So
Well, I believe that. Listen, one of the things that I had on here, I was going to ask her how many brothers and sisters she has, but you kind of touched on it. There's an older.
yeah, I have three girls that are
Oh,
humans.
girls.
That are humans. I have other children in the house that are fur
The ones
based.
that bark, right? Yes. I see the episode with your dogs at times, so I know that you have other family members in the house, and that's just so awesome. But I am just so impressed that the others are helping, that
Yeah,
the others realize that this is something that they can support. And that's what's so important when we are in business, that we have some a support system. And with you said the dad, the mom, and the sisters, but she's running things. Obviously, from what you said, she is running things. So I want to know this: how do you price your product as an entrepreneur, Maya? What is the price of one of these?
That's $5.
This is $5. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. So you mentioned that there's a possibility that it will go into a supermarket.
Yeah.
So now if it'll go into a supermarket, I assume you have to figure out a wholesale price, huh? For them. So that's when in my mind as an entrepreneur, quantity becomes important. So when that happens, you're gonna have to hire people, Amaya, to help with production. Or are you gonna
Alicia,
step 24?
there's a
What
funny story behind that. Um,
okay.
Actually, she wanted to sit down with Willie, who is the owner for Mo's and also now the market.
Okay.
So she set up her whole interview, and that was like a year ago. Um, and she went, they sat down and they were talking, and she bought her lemonade, and he tasted it, and they talking business, and I was just there. Um, so he asked her the question, so how much would you like to sell those? And she told him, and he said, well, I don't think I will be able to sell them that price, because if I buy from you this price and I have to sell them that price that you're asking, what about
Yes.
me? And her answer to him was, well, that's the price that I want. You can sell them whatever you want. You can sell them for $2, but you're gonna have. Willie was like,
Wow. She is really a businesswoman.
yeah, very much
That's the
so.
price. Listen, the statement that we use in the business world is my price is the price. So if you want my product, that's what you're
You
going
pay
to
my
pay for
price.
my product. You automatically get A plus because you've already figured out what you're putting into this. You know what you want to sell it for. Then he can decide, Amaya, what he wants to sell it for. Congratulations. Good answer. Good answer. Listen, I want to ask you this. Um, what are you doing as far as with your finances that you're getting from this? What is it that is your goal with your money that you are getting from your business? What is it that you are doing? Because there's got to be a reason why you're doing this.
Um.
Is that daddy over there?
Yeah. So I want to save it for college. Also,
Good answer.
also, my big sister just started driving school, and I'm going to start saving up for a car for her.
Oh,
Wow. You're going to help. Listen, were you able to share it out on your page?
I wasn't. It didn't come up on
Because
your
it,
page.
for some reason, it's not coming up on my page
Yeah.
tonight. I don't understand that. It usually it's stuck somewhere. Hold on a second. Let's see what's going on because I have never had the show stuck like this and I am not seeing any reaction to anything. Something is not right. Let me just take a look and see if it's not shared out on my. For some reason, it's not. It's not under pages it's usually on. Wow. Hold on one second. I'm
No
going to
problem.
try to do something in the middle of this broadcast. And I am going to see if this works. Okay. Let's see because it's not showing that it's connected to any of my pages for some reason. I've never had this happen to me before. Wow. Okay. But we're going to keep going because guess what? When I'm finished, I'm just going to share it out.
All right.
So that'll be okay. So listen, you want to help your big sister get a car. She just started driving less. How great is that? Most uh children your age, 9 years old, they're not thinking about how they're going to bless someone else, how they're going to help someone else. They're thinking about themselves and what they want to do. So I want to commend you for being, and that tells me that your parents are raising you right and that you and your sisters are close. And I'm really very proud. Listen, my first encounter with your mom actually was I came to an event that she had at her house. She is a chef. Listen, May is a chef. And when I say a chef, I went, this thing was just laid out. It was absolutely beautiful. I ate my way through the night, had a great time with entertainment and everything. And from that time, I made up in my mind I was going to stay connected. So now and again, I would send her a little text, a little post, or whatever to stay connected. Because when you meet people that are doing something, you always want to know that. And look at what has happened
Yeah.
now, Amaya. From that, you're on the show, which I think is really great. So I want to ask you this question. Don't give all your secrets away, but is there a secret ingredient in your product? Just say yes or no. Don't give it away.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. We're not going to tell them what it is. I want you to just take me right. That's like Kentucky Fried Chicken holding on to his spices and his recipe and not telling what's in there. So that's one of the first things that you need to know. You don't have to tell. So, but I want you to take me through, Amaya, the preparation of what are some of the steps that you take to end up with a bottle of lemonade.
So first,
Talk about the lemongrass.
so we start by putting on the labels and writing down what it is on the bottle, and we boil the lemon. We make the lemongrass tea, and we make the regular lemonade, and we pour it in a big bucket, and we mix
Okay.
together, and we cut little pieces of lemongrass and put them into each bottle, and we pour our lemongrass lemonade in.
That is such a unique touch that when the customer gets this bottle, it has these strips of lemongrass in it. That is so unique and so awesome. That is a great marketing strategy. Now, what I want to go back to is that you all actually use fresh lemonade lemons. So who's your how do you get the supply of lemons
Now you know how it is down here. You have to go to more than one place.
to get it?
Which is a
Listen,
great thing, because you get to
yes,
meet more people.
yes, listening audience, I want to bring you in up to date. um we're in St. Thomas, US Virgin Islands, and so things are a little bit different here. And so what May is saying, you're not going to go to one store and find everything that you want. You may have to go to two or three stores to get what you need, your ingredients to do whatever it is you may need to do. So let me just let you all know it is paradise, but it's work to be here at times.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back. So you all get these lemons. You go around wherever you go. You get these lemons. What I'm really fishing for is, do you all hand squeeze these lemons, or is there something that you all use?
Yeah.
No, there is. Go ahead.
Wait, there's this um green thing. You have to
The
press it
lemon
down.
squeezer.
You have to press it down.
It's a lemon squeezer. So, Amaya, who's in charge of the lemon squeezer? Do you all take turns?
Yeah.
You take
Me,
turns.
me, my mom,
Yes.
and then my big sister Melinda.
Yeah, because I could imagine if one person is pressing the lemons all the time, they get tired. They need relief. So you're actually running a line here, a production line, and you're in charge of this production line. So you're watching and looking at what's going on, so you can make decisions about who do what next. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Girl, you sound like you really have this thing totally together. And the end result is this delicious tasting lemonade. Soon and very soon, y'all are going to be able to get some of it, whether you're in St. Thomas or you're somewhere else. We're going to make sure that you have access to this. Okay? I'm taking another sip. That was
How
supposed
was
to
the
be a
day?
slip, a sip, but it turned out to be a slug because this thing is so good. Listen, you all are watching around the table. I am your host, Alicia, and I'm sitting here this evening and I'm speaking with a 9-year-old entrepreneur. Her name is Amaya Leader, and she produces this lemonade, A&L Amayah's Lemonade. And she is going to be a millionaire. When you start them out early and they have vision and they know where they're going, it just keeps growing and growing. And one of the things already that we have established is that she is not just doing it by herself, it's a family affair, even to the point where I just learned that Amaya is going to help her sister with the proceeds to buy a car, plus she's saving for college. Can you imagine that at 9 years old, some people are running around in the street, kids running around in the street, not doing anything? So I'm extremely, extremely impressed, very, very proud of Amaya, and I support her. I am going to find a way to figure out how at my next event I can serve her lemonade to my clients, because I am all for supporting businesses. And as a vision coach, I see her vision not ending just here. So, Amaya, let me ask you these other questions. What would you like to say to someone that is young, in school, and they may be thinking about they want to start a business, but they don't know how or what to do? What would you say to someone your age to encourage them to start? Take your time and answer. Do you think it's a good idea to start a business this young?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, you said follow your dreams, and I just want every child to know that you could do something if you really want to do it.
Because I can imagine sometimes you get tired and think, I don't want to make lemonade today. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes I said, oh boy, I have three clients back to back. I wish I only had two today, but I have to muster up because that's my vision. That's my dream, to coach women and help them with their businesses. So I have to find a way to make it happen. So you get to that point, that's when you call in the cavalry and make them work double shift. You say, come on, we're going to make this all happen today. And you make them work harder than you work that day. So I know, but once it's your vision, once it's your dream, you have to keep pushing it. You have to keep spearheading your vision and your dream. Mom, I'm very proud of what you all have done with Amaya. This is a question. Are any of your other kids entrepreneurial? Because in the beginning you said you watch their gifts, you let them develop their own gifts. This is her lane that she's in. Do you see that in any of your other kids, or they just doing their thing? What's going on with the other two kids? children?
Actually, I am so glad that you asked. As I'm sitting here and she's answering those questions, and I'm looking at her, and in front of me is her grandfather because we at Grandpa's house tonight, and I'm looking at my husband on the other side, and thinking at my mom also. So it's always been a family thing. So and it's very important when you have children, although they may not speak on it, but they watching, because my husband become his father, and I've become my mom in a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
So, to answer your questions, and that's why tonight is very special that Grandpa's here to see her and hear her talking about those things. So that's extremely special to me. And I have three girls. It's always been that way in our household. I always wanted them to know that they can do everything that they want, and the secret of success is to do things that makes you happy, but also be that brand. Don't be the person to be working the brand also. Just be the
Yes.
brand and work the brand.
Yes.
My oldest daughter, she came to me. She texted me a website link, and when I opened it, she created her own website, and she started her own babysitting services.
Wow.
The youngest one now, she's on her case. She wants to do her ice cream stand, and I'm not gonna try to entertain that. But yeah, they are all very much so business minded, and I just admire that.
That is great. Well, like you said, you would like your mother. You in yourself, you're an entrepreneur. So it's in their blood. But to see each of them blossom into what they want to do, and they're free to do it, is what counts. So, Amaya, I want to say thank you so very, very much for being here with me tonight. Thank you so much for inspiring. I am going to share this out as soon as we're finished to my pages. I don't know what has happened tonight. This is strange. But I want to just say to you, I am so proud of you and what you're doing. And I'm very serious. I'm having something on December the 16th. And instead of going out and buying Arizona iced tea or something for my clients, we're going to be sipping on yours. And I cannot wait to sip on that lemongrass lemonade. That's ingenious. Lemongrass lemonade. You always hear lemongrass tea, lemongrass, but lemongrass lemonade, that's a great niche. So is there anything that you would like to say before we leave about your business, or to other young people that may be watching tonight?
Mm. Um, I just want everybody to know that if you really want to do something and you're not sure about it, just follow your dream, and that's the way to success.
Wow, that's a good ending point. Follow your dreams, because that's the way to success. Well, May, thank you so very much for allowing Amaya to come on here and be with me tonight. Listen, this is Around the Table, where we feature coaches, authors, and entrepreneurs. And tonight, my guest was 9-year-old entrepreneur Amaya Leader. And we are so excited about her plans and her visions. We cannot wait until her product is distributed in the stores where you yourself can. But look, follow her on Facebook and look for the next time that she has an event in the Virgin Islands. And let us make sure that at the end of the day, there's always a sold out of her lemonade. So thank you again so very much for being my guest this evening. So until next time when we communicate, God bless you And to those of you who are around the table watchers, until next time, ta ta.
Thank
Good
you.
night.